Hello, my name is Kimberly Seals. I am a retired United States probation officer and investigator for the Southern District of Texas. I am a pending female Black owned business owner where I'm going to soon be operating and owning a beauty supply store and salon. I am a graduate of Thomas Jefferson Senior High in Port Arthur, Texas, where I was born and raised. I have a Bachelor's of Arts degree in criminal justice and an associate's degree in law enforcement from Lamar University in Beaumont. And I am a proud HBCU graduate from Prairie View A&M University, where I graduated with a master's in counseling and education. Go Panthers. I am doing this video to encourage anyone who might be like me 30 years ago 35 years ago, who is entertaining where they want to go to school. And I am telling you firsthand that an HBCU is something that you need to consider. As I mentioned earlier, I went to Lamar University, which was great in and of itself. However, when I went to Prairie View, I recognized that I was receiving something that I just did not get at Lamar on an undergraduate level. What I mean is that with an HBCU, I receive inclusion, diversity. I felt nurtured. I felt loved, and the professors, the staff, the faculty, the students, everyone was uplifting everyone. I found myself to be more involved than I ever had been before in politics, in the uplifting of our people and women in particular. Things that I just never paid attention before to and just kind of took for granted. I got that from Prairie View A&M University. Prairie View A&M University made me proud to be a woman. Prairie View A&M made me proud to be Black. That's just the nuts and bolts of it. I had exposure because of my attendance at Prairie View A&M. I have met Cornel West. I have met Lynn Whitfield. I've met Oba Babatunde, to name a few. And yes, Lamar University had celebrities that would come there and give lectures and such, but the difference between the two is the exposure and the access that we had to these people who expressed to us what all they've been through to get where they are today. The encouragement, the dynamics of lifting each other up so we can get there as well. And that's appreciated. That's appreciated, and I carry it with me today. And so in this video, I want to encourage anybody who is looking to forward them their education in an area that's going to have them doing the same, bringing somebody forward and encouraging them to be active and focus on the things that's important in today's world. So just be mindful that Prairie View, that the responsibility of attending an HBCU, there are not requirements, but expectations from you. And it's something I really think that you would appreciate, the fact that you are being taught academics, but you are also they're driving you to be better. They're encouraging you to be better. They want you to also make it a point to do your part in our community. And that is something I think that you should wear like a badge of honor. So I have, as I mentioned earlier, I was employed with the federal government for 25 years, where I have been exposed to judges who were appointed by the United States president. I've had contact with 4- and 5-star generals, where I've had to interview them for their jobs in order for them to be approved and vetted to take their jobs. And I have coworkers who attended Lamar, yes, but Princeton, Harvard, even MIT. And as you know, they have the reputation of being the elite when it comes to being educated and advanced. But I want you to know that this Prairie View girl hung in there with them. So don't sleep on the HBCUs, because one thing that I am assured of is that I still have the support of coming from an HBCU. I know that when I enter into a room with a federal judge, with a colonel, with anyone that is of prestige, I know that I'm not going alone. I'm coming in with other graduates of other HBCUs. And then preferably they'll, because of the great job that I know that I've done, that I've been told that I did, that they won't hire just anybody. They'll make it a point to just hire, they'll make it a point to hire HBCU grads as well as the other people that come from other universities. So don't automatically assume that because HBCUs can be affordable and oftentimes easy to get into, and that's fine and okay, but be mindful that once you go, the professors are adamant that you do the work. Don't think that because it was easy to get here that it's easy to stay here, because I'll tell you, I worked much harder at PV than I did at Lamar University. I didn't take anything for granted, and the professors would not let me take anything for granted. So don't assume that you're slighting yourself because you're going to go there. That would not be the case. You are going to be held accountable, and they're going to hold your foot to the fire. So and it's appreciated, because I know when I crossed that stage, I earned it and then some. So just know that with going to an HBCU, you will be prepared for the everyday workplace. Everyday. So in closing, I want to express my love for Prairie View A&M University. When I thought I knew everything, just when I thought that I had it all, and the degree, the exposure to this and that, the love that I got in attending the university, and each professor that I remember, Dr. Poindexter, Dr. Webster, Dr. Lawrence, I'll never forget them. I take them with me because I know they are proud of me. I appreciate it. I am encouraged in knowing that I am not alone ever, no matter how old I get. You can never know too much, and they made that clear. But I love Prairie View. I love all HBCUs because I know that they have a similar foundation, a similar dynamic of love and support that you oftentimes don't get anywhere else. And if you're a young student, the benefit that I had been working, and I was an adult in terms of because I went to graduate school there. But I would be comfortable in knowing that anyone who's stepping directly out of high school into college, I would be very comfortable if I had a child that was going to an HBCU, because I know I know what they're going to be exposed to. I know the love that they're going to receive. I know the nurturing that they're going to receive. And just because you're 18 doesn't always mean that you're an adult. So having that professor pull your coat and tell you, why weren't you in class today? Having that professor letting you know that you're sick and you need to do this, you need to do that, go to the infirmary. People who really care about you. And that is important when you're away from home, that you are someone has your back, and they really care about your education, but they care about you as well. You're not just a social security number. You're not just a paycheck for your tuition for that semester. They really care. So I hope I have convinced you about the benefits of attending the HBCU. Prayerfully, you will give it a try and see that everything that has come out of my mouth has been true and accurate, and that you can't go wrong. Anything that you want to do, you can obtain it from Prairie View, TSU, Southern Grambling, you name it, Howard. I believe that all of them will have your back and that you will be better for it. Good luck to you, and I wish you much success in your future.